remind me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue and call it just the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. Single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP.
The Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And into the box for Baltimore, Nathan Barnett. And that's through there for a strike. And the series is underway.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Foul ball there. This one in the air right field. Quo makes the grab, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Finish him.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cheng. 3rd out. Orioles held in check there. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the hill in this one, Julio Esposito.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Quo leading things off and takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To third, and it stays fair.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Down the number 2 hitter, Sung Chi. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Check swing, and that's a ball.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
This one in the air. Rayner sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Batting third, number 8.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering is fouled back. Caglione with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. Fastball is outside.
3-homer games don't grow on trees, Boog. There aren't even 150 players in MLB history who've done it more than once. So what he did in that last game was really impressive.
The 2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Roman Anthony. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. It's 4-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Bellinger up to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Got him looking. 2 away. Here's Rafael Devers. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first, and Devers is set down. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Royals grab 3 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ali Pena.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Cam Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Double play ball to second. He's in there. And now the first baseman, William Kroeniken. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
First and second, no outs here in game 1 of the ALCS. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Albrecht, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Towards first, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the veteran outfielder, Sal Frelick. Esposito back to work. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Over the batter's eye and onto the grass in center. That was a blast. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Rutschman with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. And that one pulled foul.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
He's out, and he takes it himself for
Now
the out.
batting, number 6.
And now the right fielder, Quo. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. So digging in, Sung-Chae Cheng. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save! Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. Quo around third. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Julio Esposito will depart. The pitcher on here, Hiroki Yamazaki.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder,
Roman Anthony now at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Blake Mitchell. And that one lifted in the air center field. Anthony makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Barnett batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First time up, he grounded to third.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Riley Green. First offering, and it just misses. Green, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Flying around third is Cruz. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
In the dirt, so a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you could...
Base hit and a run in to score. Next to hit, Cam Smith. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Man at first, so up now for Kansas City, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Devers now. Grounded out his first time. In the air, right field, Pena flying after this one. Nice grab on the run. And there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run
Now
right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Sal Frelick. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 7-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Adley Rutschman steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time up. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Runner at second, two down here in the last half of the third. And that one is lifted in the air. Bradfield under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. KC gets one on the double. It's 7-2. Start of the fourth and into the box for Baltimore. William Krunikin. First pitch and he just misses.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Anthony on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away. Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that one in the air center field. Anthony on the move. He's got it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next for the Orioles, Bryce Rayner. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Lifted in the air out to left. Frelick right there to make the grab. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's some real power at the plate. Quo. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 8-2.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And next up for the Royals, Sung-Chae Cheng. Ripped to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jack Paglione. Swing and a ground ball. Barnett. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
2 down, bases empty. Roman Anthony, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying over the fountains and into the bleachers for a home run. That was an absolute blast. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Albrecht back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
These Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Put that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Fastball for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Check swing and a slow roller to the right side. Fires over to Bellinger, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out. In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work it back, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
That's towards center. Anthony settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jose Alvarado. And here comes Bellinger.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, you just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Joey Jones, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And Raffy falls victim to the K. So digging in, Sal Freeland. He's already homered in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. and the postseason success continues for him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now here is Adley Rutschman. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of the ALCS. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's a hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Quo. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Line drive, base hit down the line. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. So up now for Kansas City, Sung-Chae Cheng. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, base hit. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 2 runs across now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Alvarado departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Joey Jones taking over on the mound.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Quo, the runner at third. Cheng at second with 1 away. Late swing, foul to the left. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
2-2.
There's a swing and a drive. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And he's there with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. And it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Roman Anthony. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green settles under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Stepping in,
Now
the slugging shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And into the box for Baltimore, Riley Green. Rips that one center field. Makes the grab. And a quick out number 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Pena, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, William Kroeneken. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Kroeneken goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And now 1-2. Stays alive. In the air, center field, Anthony has this one sized up and makes the grab. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the... And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the sixth, Cody Bellinger. Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
One strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bellinger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
Sal Frelick digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now, Adley Rutschman in the air, left field, down the line, reaching for it, makes the catch. Both brothers tagging from second and third. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. So the Royals batting order turns over, and to the plate for Kansas City, Quo. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. KC leads this one 15-2. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Alcs G1.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
No, that's foul.
Fought off foul. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Rayner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 1.
Yes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way.
And he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Sean Shelley on to pitch here.
Number 64.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
1-0.
Chang in now, takes ball one off the plate. The other way, and there's a hit.
And a good start to the inning.
Now the third baseman, Jack Caglione. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
And first offering is fouled off.
The Royals up big in this one here in Game 1 of the ALCS.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ball popped up.
Rayner makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, center
Now at the
fielder,
plate, Roman Anthony. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. He's a guy who does it all. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. One run across. Now 2 runs score. Cut off, throw to third. Safe. And that's his third hit. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
And that's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
0-1.
Witt stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the Orioles manager.
pitching for the Orioles.
So 2 down. Sal Frelick steps in for the Royals.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And first offering is fouled off.
Two on, 2 outs. Next
Ball
offering
one.
misses down and away.
1-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Stanley Berger, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here, the bottom of the 7th. Inside,
2-2.
almost got him.
And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Devers headed home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Quo. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stepping in, Sung Chae Cheng. And there's a foul ball. Not even close there. And 1-1. Ground ball right side. Barnett tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Royals are on top 20-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Nathan Barnett. Garcia back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. And that chance handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Manager out of the dugout. Doug Diaz comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And next for the Orioles, Riley Green. There's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. 0-2. Grounds one to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 1 out. Ali Pena will hit next. That one hit to right. Quo. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. Slice down the right side. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Jack Paglione. On the ground. And foul ball. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now
Full
it's
count.
filled up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 3-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We're on to the 9th. Back here in Kansas City, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, William Krunikin. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
And now it's going to be Enrique Bradfield Jr. Fastball for a strike. Well struck, right field. That's back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 20-3.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding.
Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Tarek Skubal. Now here is Bryce Rayner. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the late stages of game 1. Line drive and foul ball. That's out to center field. Anthony moving under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Orioles down to their final out. Blake Mitchell, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Skubal, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the ALCS. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and that'll do it. The Royals take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they have more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later.